Hi guys, welcome. I'm back for the second live stream of the day. I will answer the questions in the order that they're received. Super chats and PayPal donations, $1.99 or more, will skip the line. Okay. Coco, what is Kate planning on doing about our relationship? Okay. Coco. So it shows that she's been thinking and overthinking and rethinking things a lot. She's not sure what she's going to do. She doesn't have any plans. She's feeling very unsuccessful. She's feeling passionate, but it's like she's waiting and she's full of anxiety. You know, maybe this will probably pass, but this is how she's feeling right now. So I wouldn't really be expecting her to come forward right now. I don't think that she feels like she'll get anywhere. Capricorn, love. Uh-oh, where's the, there it is. Let me wipe off that mouth a little bit. All right, good girl. Capricorn, love. Let's see if I can use this here as a table. Avery, lean your head back. Don't slouch forward. Like you look like a drunk. Hang on. Yeah, so that you're laying back and not slouching forward. All right, go ahead. I don't know if this table here is going to work, but let me give it a shot. Maybe I can put it down here because I got him over here. I don't know about this. Okay, Capricorn. Okay, you have happiness coming in around your love life when you walk away from things that no longer serve you. So holding on to anything from the past that's no longer serving you is just going to hold you back. Let go of all that crap and you persevere. You push through. You use your intuition. You're feeling much more appreciated. And if you're not with anyone right now, you have an earth sign coming in. A Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Yeah, you talking? Lucy, will I be getting back together with my ex-boyfriend before the end of the year or before July? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you get back together before July. Al, how will it go if I put my daughter into modeling? Well, it shows that you'd have a lot of decisions to make, and there would be a lot of, the Wheel of Fortune here is in reverse, which is sort of a negative omen. It's definitely something to think about. There's a lot of arguments surrounding it, feeling like you didn't make it to the top of the mountain, feeling undecided. Be careful who you can trust. It's definitely something to think about. There's a lot of bad people in that business. If you think that you're a strong enough character and you can tell like good from bad and people that have good intentions versus bad intentions, then I would say go for it. If you're someone who you think can easily have the wool pulled over their eyes, I would be cautious. I mean, I would be cautious regardless, but that's a cutthroat business. And success is in reverse, so it may weigh really hard on her. Anyway, Polynesian. Why hasn't Cameron contacted me? He hasn't responded. Okay. What's going on here for Polynesian? He comes up undecided right now, but balanced. He's going to reach out. He's going to reach out. It's like he's been putting it off and putting it off. Other things have come up that have been legitimate. He hasn't had time to get around to it or to devote to it the conversation as much time as he would want, or he feels like he hasn't had time for it, but he is going to reach out to you. So just give it a little bit more time. It's like in the back of his head that he's got to get back to you, and he just hasn't gotten back yet. Danny, what did Isaac think of me today? Will I see him later tonight? Oh yeah? You want this thing? Yeah, all right. You gotta take a bath today, little miss. I'm only getting a 33% chance that you'll see him later tonight. However, you saw him today, right? What did he think of me today? He was happy to see you. You may hear from him out of the blue. He could call you, but I don't know that you're going to see him tonight. He thought that you looked nice today. He thought that today was a good time. I don't know where you were, but it looks like it was pretty fun, or it was something that was, what's what I'm looking for? Pleasant. Like today was pleasant. And it looks like the relationship with him could move forward nicely. Capricorn, is N coming towards me? Yes, but I'm only getting 33%, so it may take a little while. It might not happen so fast. New chapter, what's next in love for me? Next in love. Well, you have something that's going to be meant to be. So the divine is going to bring you two together. It won't be something that you have to look for. It's going to be something that just happens. Use your intuition. The person will be pretty stable. They may be a fire sign, and Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And it's going to be the kind of thing where you just may meet them out of the blue and things kind of fall into place. T. Yvette, what's to come with the Sag? What's to come with the Sag? Okay. feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, feeling like you finally gotten somewhere. There may be some creative project that you're working on, or you guys may be doing some kind of a creative hobby together. It could be like, I don't know, I always think of those painting places where you drink wine and paint by numbers or whatever it is when that card shows up. You may have a little anxiety around the situation, but let it go because things are going to move forward. You also have some kind of adventure coming in, so you may do something out of the ordinary too. And it looks like the relationship can move forward pretty quickly. So it's something adventurous, something creative. You may be spending more time with this person. New chapter. Why hasn't G, the Pisces, contacted me? He's self-isolating, but not in a good way. So this would be like pulling himself back from all like social activities, but not in a healthy way. Almost because it's like, I just don't want to deal with anyone right now. I just want to be alone kind of thing. Upright, it would be like isolation, but for good reasons. Like, let me spend some time in meditation. Let me think about what I want. But isolation in reverse, or the hermit in reverse, is sort of like not hanging out or talking to people because he doesn't want their 2 cents. He may be going through something on a personal level. You're going to hear from him, though. He's going to show up, and there's going to be more success around this situation. Bria. Will Jay respond to my message on Facebook? Yeah, he will. Crystal, why is Nevin's ex-wife marrying him? She passed away? Wait a minute. Why is Nevin's ex-wife marrying him? She passed away? I don't understand. What's the question? I'm not sure. Can you just rephrase that? I'm not sure what you mean. Christy, we're having a hard time finding a doctor to see Avery due to the virus. Is it okay to wait, or should we call every doctor close to her to see if they could see her? I would see if somebody could see her. I wouldn't wait, but let's just double check what the cards say. Yeah, I wouldn't wait. If you can find somebody local that can see her, I would. It can't hurt. It can't hurt. Yeah, I would definitely not wait. L, intentions of the fire sign coming in towards me. Fire sign coming in. You may hold yourself back when this person shows up. They're going to be looking to have a good time. They're going to want to do different things. They're going to want to hang out and go out. It doesn't show like a soulmate love relationship yet, but it does show that they want to do different things, and it could be heading in that direction. This person, I don't know, they feel like a Sagittarius. I don't know if they are a Sagittarius, but that's how they feel. Page of Wands is here. But they may be looking for a companion to do things with, to go out, have a good time, that kind of stuff. I would give the person a chance. I would give him a chance. Solar, how is he feeling about me, and when will he contact? How's he feeling? He's feeling that you're stable, you're kind, pretty, attractive, physically attractive, successful, romantic, prepared, full of zest, successful, and loving. When's there going to be contact? It could be within the next 6 days. If it doesn't happen in 6 days, it's going to happen sometime this spring. Bria. Crystal, why did Nevin's dead wife marry him? Looks like he's a hard worker that has some money around him, and that could be why. She also listened to her intuition. Her intuition told her to, but it shows that he is a hard worker that has a lot of money around him, or has a decent amount of money around him. Maybe she felt like she wouldn't have to work. I don't know, but it had to do with money. Bria, what does Jay want from me? Like, what are his intentions? Here's another one, looking to have a good time, something to celebrate, making it to the top of the mountain, earthly pleasures, a love connection, no longer feeling like he's waiting for a ship to come in. He wants it, I can't say that he wants to, immediately get into a serious relationship, but he's looking to like meet new people, have a good time, do different things, and not sit around and feel sorry for himself. Oh, excuse me, Dylan. New chapter. How does G feel about me right now? Is he upset? Okay. It does look like he's upset. I don't know what he's upset at, but it shows that the way that he feels is he feels that you're balanced, resourceful, forward-moving, attractive, loving, patient, kind. All right, I'm going back up to the top. Lucy. Oh, I did that one. Jovi, love. You've got happiness coming in around love. You also have to use your intuition. The next relationship you're in, you're going to feel is very well balanced, very strong, and you're going to feel very appreciated. This person comes in with an offering of love. If you're not with anyone, it could be a water sign that comes in, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. You're walking away from things that no longer serve you, and you're moving into a much better area. If you are with someone right now, then your current relationship is changing for the better. Choco, love. You have somebody coming in around you that's got a lot of money. That's not a bad thing. The person could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. If you're not with anyone right now, this person is going to come in out of the blue. They're also going to be very focused on a new job opportunity or a new business venture. So that's how you may know that it's them. They may be telling you about it. Life moves forward with them, but slow and steady. And they may present you with an offer that you cannot refuse. Inez, will Nima try to get to know me? I'm interested. Okay. Yes, and the relationship can move forward very quickly. Beautiful Aries, general. There may be some arguments and bickering going on around you, so try to stay out of it if you can, because nothing good is going to come out of it. Walking away from things that no longer serve you and heading off to greener pastures. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have an earth sign that comes in, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. This person comes in out of the blue. If you are with someone right now, you're still going to hear from someone out of the blue. This could be someone who you didn't think you'd ever hear from again, or it could be an old friend. And then you may be feeling moving forward that like you're a little bit stuck in mud, like you can't get any traction to get ahead. It's only temporary. It's going to pass. It also looks as if you're going to spend some time either resting, relaxing, or thinking about taking a couple of days off or a small vacation somewhere over the next couple of weeks or months. TD, how will April be for me in the Aries? Hopefully better than March. I think it's going to be better than March because it looks like he's walking away from shit that's not working. So if he's been arguing or having a hard time with whatever's going on in his life, I think he walks away from it. It may be slow and steady. He may be feeling a little stuck in the mud right now, but he has success around him. Whatever it was that he is going through now or was going through will be a little bit heartbreaking for him, but he moves, it doesn't hold him back. You know, I think it had something to do with the family. It's not going to hold him back, but I think he's going to tell you about it, and you'll feel a little bit more balanced, and you'll feel a little bit more appreciated, and he may have some more money around him. Marth, what did Leo Casper think of my Instagram story? Are you sure that he saw it? Because it comes up that it made him feel burdened and slowed down. And I don't know why it would make him feel burdened. But burden comes up around him and like a slowdown or a hold up. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure he saw it. Inez, when will Nima show interest and what should I do? I think interest comes in, could be this summer. I don't think you're going to have to do anything. I think he does it. And I think the relationship transforms kind of organically on its own. I don't think you have to do anything. I mean, I would be responsive if he approaches you or if you hear from him. But I don't think that you have to, like, bend over backwards to get his attention. I think he's going to come forward. Bria, I keep dreaming of the Capricorn. What is the universe trying to tell me? Okay, spirit cards. Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity for career advancement. Change your life now. The Four of Fire, contentment, peace, and abundance. Successful completion of a project. The Ten of Water, a contented and rewarding home life. Rewarding family. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. You may just need to trust the universe a little bit. All right, I'm going back up to the top. My foot fell asleep. I hate that. Carol, will my ex-boyfriend come back to me? Yeah, I think he's coming back. I'm at Stephanie General Read. You've got balance coming in, so this is good. When this shows up, it's like balance, like life feels like it's more in balance. You know, it's like 8 hours of work, 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of play, rather than, you know, madness. So this is good. You also have a lot of strength around you. Although you may be having some sharp words with somebody, it'll work itself out. You may have a creative endeavor coming up. You may be working on a creative project. You have a soulmate connection coming in, and if you're fighting with that person or you have words, it's going to pass. Balance, patience, serenity comes in towards the end of the week or the end of the month. Well, we're almost at the end of the month, but it's coming in. And there's cause for celebration as well. So I think you have good times ahead. Stephanie, work this week. Work this week may be a little bit tiring and kind of draining. It looks like there's a lot going on around work, but you're prepared for it. It also looks like by the end of the week, things start to slow down a little. And you may have an offer that comes in at the end of the week that you can't refuse when it comes to love. So you may have some fun at the end of the week or towards the end of the week. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Destiny, I'm just college regret the message she sent me. All right. Yeah, he actually does feel very bad about it. I don't know what he said, but it wasn't nice. And he does feel bad about it. Nikita, when he returns and I push him away, how would he react? Will he try to pursue me harder or will he walk away? He may walk away, so just be careful, because if you tell him to go, he may go. You woke up? Did you wake up? Yeah? Damn, I dropped some cards. Hang on. I gotta get those cards. Oi. Yeah, you're laughing at me? I see how it is. You're laughing at me. It's not nice. Why are you laughing at me? Crystal, how is Nevin and Phyllis's dead wife's marriage? Okay, let's see. What are you laughing at? Their relationship was okay. It looks a little bit like it was, I don't want to say boring, but it was kind of like status quo. It doesn't look like it was all that exciting, but it was okay. There were certain points where she may have felt like she was a little bit burdened by the situation, and he may have been a little argumentative at times. But I mean, there was some passion there. I think they had a decent connection for the most part. I mean, and if you were to compare them to relationships, how they are today, I think their relationship was pretty decent. Stephanie, will the love offer be from T? And if so, how will it go? I think that it will be from him, and I think that the arguments will be moving into the past, and you'll start to feel like things are moving forward. I mean, it may not be smooth sailing from here on out, but it's going to be a start. Sorry, I'm going back up to the top. Hey, stop crying, you. No need to cry. Did you drop your binky? Here. Oh, here. Use this, baby. There you go. Raven, do I have a twin flame coming in soon? You guys know how I feel about the twin flame thing. I'm not a big believer in it. I'm going to ask the cards, but my opinion is no. I don't think so. But let's see what the cards say. No, you do have somebody coming in, but I think it may be a soulmate relationship, and it would be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Stephanie, I did that one, right? Hang on. Bria, is Jay engaged or married? I have suspicions and I don't want to get involved in anything messy. All right. Is Jay married or engaged? I'm only getting a 33% chance that he's married or engaged. But if you are having suspicions, I think that you should ask him and see what he says. Um, 33% chance is pretty low. So they may be on their way out. It might not be happening. This may be something that never really comes into fruition. I would ask him and see what he has to say about it. The cards are not saying that there's something that's that significant around him. Georgia, does RS miss me at all? He misses you a little bit. Yeah, he does. Reza, what is Leonard thinking about me currently? He thinks that you're smart, smart, intelligent, comes up twice. Attractive, hardworking, magical, successful, and that you and him have a nice connection. There's a nice connection here between you and him. He also thinks that you're caring and kind. Sepia, what's next for Michael? Still no contact. Okay. Well, he's got a lot of anxiety and burden around him. So that might not have anything to do with you, but that's something he's dealing with. He's also looking a little bit financially insecure right now. Communication should pick up over the next couple of months. Let's see. If you should definitely be hearing from him before the beginning of summer. Ace of Clubs would be like the beginning of summer. I think you're going to hear from him before then. Reza, what's next for Leonard and I? Well, there's an argument that could happen between the two of you. I don't know what that's about. And you may be feeling like you just didn't get your wish or it hasn't come into fruition yet. You do have the divine working for you and not against you. So you should be heading to a much better place after this argument happens, where you're going to be feeling a little bit more balanced, feel like the world is at your feet, and feeling like things are moving forward. But there may be an argument that happens before that. What's the matter, princess? Did you drop your binky? You had something in your eye. Let me just wipe that off. Oh, I know. You didn't like that. I'm sorry. I know, but you don't want to get it go in your eye then. What are you looking at me like that for? Reza, do you see communication from Leonard this month? Okay, let's see. I get a 33% chance, yes, you'll be communicating this month. Marth, does Casper the Leo want me to see his Instagram story? You know, I got to tell you, it's women that do that. Women put up pictures with intentions. Men don't really, it's very few and far between that I find men that do things like that. Like if you think of it like this, men are more like dogs, right? Like they're just kind of there and in the moment. And cats are a little bit more plotting, and women are more like that. Women tend to say things because they want so and so to believe this, or I'm going to say this so he thinks that. Men are like right here and right now. So I don't think that he's sitting around putting up pictures to get a reaction from anyone. Now, on the other hand of that, if you walked into a bar and he was there and he put his arm around someone, that would be done on purpose because they do it in the moment. They're not really calculating for what's happening later. Like all of this Instagram, Facebook bullshit, that's women that do that. Men are just, they're not, their brains don't work like that. So no, I don't think so. We'll ask the cards, but I don't think so. And men, when they stalk, they may look here and there, but they're not on it 24/7. Women are on it. I mean, you don't even know what I hear. No, he didn't do it for any specific reason. And then that's another thing. The women tend to put things up because they want somebody to think something. I deal with a lot of that, and the men don't get it. So it's like a lot of wasted energy because men don't get it. A lot of times, like men will see something, they'll look at something, and they don't think about it. They don't draw a conclusion from it. They just see it. I had one of my very good friends I've known this girl my entire life since kindergarten. And she texted me that she wanted me to do a reading because her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend tagged him in a picture and asked him, what do you think of how do you think I look in this picture? Or something to that effect. And I was like, we are not even going down this road. First of all, I'm like, how pathetic is it that she had to tag him in the picture and ask him? And I'm like, and what did you expect him to do? Of course he was going to give it a thumbs up because that's what guys do. They don't think. They just put the thumbs up, whatever. Meanwhile, that other woman calculated, I'm going to put this picture up and I'm going to ask him. And men are not like that. Men do it in the moment. And men tend to like to hide things where women want to put it out there. So we're kind of dealing, I mean, for the most part, there are exceptions, but the exceptions are few and far between. Casey, what can I expect coming up? You can expect that you're going to have lots of choices to make. There's going to be lots of choices around and lots of decisions that you have to make, but you got good karma on your side, so I wouldn't worry so much. Feeling like the world is at your feet, something comes along that's cause for celebration, but there also may be an argument with somebody close to you that might not be too pleasant. Ashmita, why did RJ ignore my last message? What is he thinking? He's feeling very weighed down and burdened by something. I don't know if it has something to do with what you said in the message, but this is feeling weighed down and burdened. Like I can't get out from underneath. He's feeling like he's not persevering. He's kind of lagging behind, or he can't get ahead. And he's feeling like he's got karma working against him. So I don't know if it has something to do with the message or what was said in the message, or if that's just how he's feeling overall and he's just stepping back like he's got a lot going on. But he's feeling way down and burdened. Crystal, does Nevin secretly have money? He comes off financially stable, but I don't think that he has a lot of money, and I don't think that he has hidden money. But he does come off like he's pretty secure. Like, I don't think he's living paycheck to paycheck. All right, I'm going to go back up to the top. You know what? Let me plug this phone in because I don't want it to die. Oh. I'm sorry. Did I stick my big butt in your face? Yeah, sorry. All right. Oh, Dylan, I'm sorry. I put that on your head. I didn't mean to. Here, put your head down over here on the blanket. We may have to move this show back into my bedroom at some point because I feel like there's more room there. I know it, but we don't have the princess seat. You're going to have to sit on the bed. You won't be in the princess throne. We'll have to make you one in the bedroom. Ashmita, why did RJ... Oh, I did that one. Did that one. New chapter. How will things go when G reaches out? How will things go when G reaches out? They should go pretty well. It looks like you leave the past in the past. I don't know what happened between you guys in the past, but it looks like you guys move forward slow and steady. Excuse me. It may not happen overnight, but it looks like things, you kind of work themselves out. I think it's going to go pretty well. Did I bother you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. All right, I'm going back up to the top here. Oh, good boy. Sonia, General. General for Sonia. Oh shit, this one here now is on low battery. Damn it. I can't charge everything at once. This one will last a little bit longer though. All right, General for Sonia. Feeling appreciated comes in. So the Six of Pentacles usually is being appreciated at work, being respected, and being paid or compensated for what you're doing. Whereas sometimes in a job you may feel like, I know I went years without getting a raise at my full-time job. You feel very unappreciated. That's not what's happening here for you. And you're also going to have choices coming up. Something to celebrate. I think that this is all about work. And then you're going to be feeling balanced, patient, serene, calm. You feel like you got karma on your side coming up. Good things are coming in. The good karma that you put out is coming back to you in the near future. Hey, what's going on there with you? New chapter. Does G think that we were meant to be? It doesn't show that he thinks that you were meant to be, or that he even thinks along those lines. What he thinks is that he's got choices around him, and you may be one of the choices, or there's more exploration going on. I don't know where your relationship is right now or what he's doing, but he may be feeling like he needs to explore more. Are you sucking your thumb? It's not a good habit. It's cute, but it's not a good habit. Lydia, Mac hasn't called and I haven't seen him. Okay, let's see. Oh, you will. He's the Cancer, right? We got the Cancer right here. You will. He's, yeah, and you're going to have cause for celebration around this relationship, which means you're probably going to be hanging out more. Things are going to be going much better. Leaving the past in the past, the regret, the hurt, the arguments, whatever goes into the past, and you have a new beginning with him moving forward. You may even have like a day trip somewhere with him, like going somewhere, rest, relaxation, something that's, you know, it kind of feels like a spa day, but it doesn't have to be a spa. It could be movie day where you don't get off the couch, you just watch movies. But there's more to come from this. He's coming in. He was the first card. Oh, yeah? Here, have this. There you go. You're going to have a bath today. Gonna have a bath? Yeah, you are. I know. You're going to be stinky. I don't know. I feel like you're a little crusty. All right, let's go back up to the top. Excuse me, miss. Oh, well, that's a sad face. Come on. You want your thumb? I would rather you did the binky. Oh, whatever. All right. Okay, I'm going back up to the top here. Kristen, does my sister's crush, the Leo, think that she's intimidating? She's a Libra. I wouldn't think Libra would be intimidating. I would think that Leo is more intimidating than Libra is, but let's see. I don't think that he's really feeling intimidated. Not at this point. Oh, you want more food? All right, let me go get her some more food. All right, I can't have you cry like that because it's a really sad cry. That's a really sad cry. Babes, it's right here. It's right here. All right. Oh, no, don't cry. Don't cry, you look sad. Take that thumb out of your mouth, it's a bad habit. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Now that he moved, I have my space back. Of course, I forced him to move because I hit him in the head. Poor guy. All right, where are we now? I'm going back up to the top. It's freaking sun. Come on, baby. Move that thumb. Yeah. I don't know why I keep wanting to call her Kayla, which is crazy. That was my Weimaranner's name, and she passed away 10 years ago. But I keep every now and again wanting to call her Kayla. uh, Vicky, will Richard ever open up about his true feelings in April or soon after, or does he just want a bit of fun and then ghost me again? Okay. He's going to tell you how he feels. It's going to take time, and I don't think it's going to happen in one conversation. I think it's not easy for him to talk about his feelings, and it's going to take him a minute to get there. Goddess, can you describe the dynamic with my next partner? Okay. Okay, so the next relationship may run hot and cold. It looks like at some points there may be a betrayal. One of you does something to the other person that's sort of betraying. But then we put that in the past and we move forward. And then the relationship can be built on very solid ground once you get past that betrayal. Moving along, you feel like you have the world at your feet and things are going smooth. And then all of a sudden, you're going to have a tower moment with this person. But then you get through the tower moment and the sun comes out, which means there's happiness. Being focused on building the relationship and moving forward, taking a spin on the wheel of fortune, and letting go of past hurt, past wounds, past regret, and moving forward. It looks like there may be times in this relationship where you're the one that has more money, but then there's going to be times in the relationship where the other person has more money. In the long run, things tend to balance out, but there may be somewhat of a power struggle between the two of you at certain points. You feel like you have your wish fulfilled once you get into a stable relationship with this person, but you are aware that even though you're with him, you have choices. So choices come up around you, not him. Very interesting. Crystal, does Christopher have secret money? No, he doesn't. Nope. New chapter. What will happen if I show less emotion to G and the Pisces and act like I don't care? They may pull back and walk away for a second, but then they come back and they start to work harder. Use your intuition. Use your intuition. So it's going to be the kind of thing where it's going to be a very fine line. You don't want to push him away too far because he may go. But if you just do it a little bit, he's going to take notice that he could lose something that he doesn't want to lose, and he comes back. And he's a little bit more prepared the next time. Adriana, what's he going to decide? He decides to proceed with this relationship slow and steady wins the race. So he doesn't come across like crazy or over the top. Slow and steady wins the race with him. Crystal, how will me and Christopher be this year? Well, that really depends on you. I mean, you have free will here to make things happen and to pick and choose who you want to be with. Let's see what the cards say. Let me wipe your face. Yeah, because it's on your chin. And then take that. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, you got it. There you go. Okay. You may feel a little bit unstable around the relationship, and you may feel like the relationship is weak. You guys do have a great spiritual connection, but there's a mini tower moment coming up if it hasn't happened already. He may be feeling a little bit betrayed and a little bit let down. And you guys have the opportunity for happiness, but it's delayed. So there's a lot of choices and stuff that need to be made, I think, on your part if you want to get there with him. So it's like, it's interesting, you know, like the way that I see it, like not just for you, but for with everybody. It's that if we keep coming to forks in the road, right? If you come to a fork in the road and you go to the left instead of going to the right, it might take you longer to get to where you have to go, but you can still get there, unless you keep going too far off to the left. And I feel like that's how life is. Like you're constantly presented at a fork and you have to make the decisions. Sometimes if you make the right decision, you get there faster. Sometimes if you don't, you can still get there, but it may take longer. And it looks like right now it's going to take you a little bit longer with this guy. You know, it's funny. It reminds me of a situation that I was in where I kept getting readings where the person kept saying, and it wasn't just one person. At this time, I was talking to a lot of people, and they kept saying, but he's coming to you. He's coming to you. Like this should happen in February, and then like February would come, and it would be like, no, he'll be there in April. And then I was getting so frustrated, and I'm like, every time I talk to somebody, it's like 2 months further, 2 months further. But he wasn't making the decisions that he needed to make to get to where he had to go. So it kept getting pushed back. It's not that it wasn't going to happen. It's just that it wasn't happening as fast as it should have because he kept delaying it. It's frustrating, but we have free will here in this world. TD, is it normal for a soulmate to come in and out? Oh yeah, that's soulmate relationship, 100%. Karmic relationships don't. Karmic relationships, they usually start and finish, and that's it. They're usually less passionate, and they're usually more of like very even keeled, where soulmate relationships can be very emotional, painful. Like the person can ghost and then show up and then have like a crazy explanation and then ghost again and then come back. And one person is usually the runner and one person is usually the chaser, and they usually don't switch roles. They can, but they usually don't. It reminds me a lot, if you ever get a chance to read the book, and I can't really remember, it was the Gita, which I had to read years ago when I was doing yoga teacher training, which sort of reminded me a little bit of the Karate Kid. You know how Mr. Miyagi's teaching him all these things, and Ralph, I don't remember what his name is, Ralph Macchio's character thinks that he's taking advantage of him, but he's really learning how to do it. Well, it's similar to that. In the Gita, it's like there's the teacher, Krishna and Arjuna, and the one is teaching the other. And that's similar soulmate relationship. Like one is teaching the other. It's painful. It's painful shit. That's why when people are like, you know, I'm looking for like the white picket fence and I'm going to be Cinderella. It's like you're living in a fantasy land. That doesn't happen. We don't get the glass slipper. We don't get the white horse. It doesn't work like that. And those people that are telling you that it is, they're lying to you because either they're trying to convince themselves or they want you to think that they have, I don't know, some kind of bullshit, but it's not true. It's not true. Even the very best relationships can be very difficult. I am at Crystal. Can Christopher please me more than Eric if I marry him? I'm going to ask the cards that, but see, I think you're setting yourself up for failure right now because marriage isn't about a man pleasing a woman. It's two people working together towards a goal. So if you are looking for somebody to make you happy, it's not going to work. Nobody can make you happy. You have to have a common goal and be working together. I don't think you can compare one person to the other. Like for example, if one person wants to get married, have children, and have a big house in the woods, and the other person wants to live in an apartment in New York City and not have children, like you don't have the same goal. You're not going to make each other happy. You're not going to convince each other of something. If you're looking for somebody to please you, you're going to set yourself up for failure because that's not realistic. My beliefs are, because I've been around a long time, you have to be able to take care of yourself. You have to be able to know what you want before you can. Otherwise, you're just turning over all your freedom to somebody else. So your happiness is going to be based on whether or not somebody else is able to be successful at something. Like in other words, if you want a new car, you're going to have to depend on him to go out and get it for you. Whereas if you took control of your own life, you can go to work, get your own car, your own apartment, do it yourself. If he has to please you, he's never going to. And that reminds me a lot of my parents' relationship. My mother always wanted, there was always something else that she wanted, which now looking back, I know she was trying to fill some kind of a void. Back then, I didn't understand it. So it's like, whatever she wanted, my father gave her, but it was never enough. There was always something else coming. It was always, okay, well, now I got a new car, but now I'm going to need to put an extension on the house. Okay, now you got the extension on the house, and it's like, okay, but now we have to go on vacation. So, you know what I mean? Like, you can't look for somebody else to do it. You have to be able to do it. Let me see here. Dylan. I don't really think that you're in love with Eric. So I don't think that you would be happy marrying him. But like I said, I don't think you're going to be happy with Christopher if you're looking for him to please you. I think that you have to figure out how you can satisfy yourself, your own wants and your own needs. But that's my opinion just from what I've seen. I don't believe that anybody, Dylan, can find like a magician to come in and, make them happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it doesn't work like that. Lauren. Okay, let me get Lauren. Is he coming back? You got a 33% chance, yes, he's coming back, which means it may take some time. All right. What do you want? Let me see, what do you need? Show me what you want. Water? Your bowl is over here, buddy. What's the matter? Don't put your thumb in your mouth. All right. I think I did all of the super chats. So let me do the moderators, and then I'm going to take a break because he probably has to go OUT. And then I'll come back on tonight. I'm going to try to come back on tonight at around 7. Oh, baby. This one needs a bath. You need a bath, Stinky. Crusty. You need a bath. I have to do one for Woo. This has to get washed. Everything here is crusty. Everything here is crusty. Here, have that. Where's Woo's question? What does that sound? Does anybody see Woo's question? All right, let me just go back up. Maybe I'll find it. I don't see it. Okay, there. All right. What's holding Nate back from reconciling? Fear. He's got a lot of fear. He's got some anxiety. He's feeling stuck in the mud, but I think he gets past it. I think he's going to get past it. I think that he's going to get over himself and he's going to come forward and reconcile. I don't think that this is going to last forever. Zara, how is the situation between the Taurus and the Gemini and what will happen? I think communication comes in. I think communication comes in, but I think there's somebody else around the Gemini. There may be somebody else around the Taurus too. I have a funny feeling that the Gemini is going to kind of be over the Taurus by the time that the Taurus actually steps up to the plate. We got to wait and see, but it's going to be questionable because it looks like the Taurus used to have options, but now the Gemini has options. So that could change the whole dynamic of the situation. Lauren, is it completely over between me and Jim? No. Nope. Brandy, is Deverick wondering if I'm having sex? Hey, what's the matter, monkey? What's the matter, my little monkey? Yeah, it's something that crosses his mind, definitely. Definitely. Any other moderators here? Is Mel here? Or SARS? Here's my little baby. All right, I'm almost done. I don't see Mel right now. Was Mel here? Does anyone know? All right, while I wait, I will answer for whoever's next here is Snow. Why does the ex-young Aries guy still keeping my mobile numbers? I received 16 hate messages from him a week ago. Oh my God. Oh my God. 16 hate messages from the Aries guy. All right, let's see. Why is he? Okay. Okay, this one's for Snow on the Sahara. All right, it's just showing you how immature he is. So he's sending hate messages. He's got anxiety here. He's a crisis in his own right. But there looks like there still could be hope for reconciliation for you guys because there's cause for celebration and the 10 of Cups here. But I don't understand why he's sending hate messages unless he's looking for the drama and he's looking for a reaction from you. Um, I think that there's a chance for you to reconcile with him anyway. But you know what? I that's gonna have to be your call. I mean, this guy, it's just showing you how immature he is. Because why is he doing that? We don't see one from Mel. I don't see Mel. All right. I'm going to go. I have no idea what time is it right now. It's 5:30. Okay. Then you know what? I'm not going to come back on again until tonight. I'll come back on at like 9:30 because I'm not going to come back on in an hour and a half and then again tonight. I'll just come back on one more time tonight. But I posted a sale if anybody's interested in the sale. And I'll come back on tonight at 9:30. And I will see you guys in a little while. And yep, that's it. All right. Thank you guys. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Oh, Mel wants a general reading. All right, let me get to that first. General reading. Perseverance, pushing ahead. Somebody that you haven't heard from in a while comes in out of the past, out of the blue. That you haven't, somebody from the past you haven't heard from in a while comes back or comes in out of the blue, and things could turn around for you really quickly. Maybe with this person from the past. I'm not writing them off yet. They could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and there's magic around you, so you have the ability to transform a lot. You have a new business opportunity coming in, a new offer of love coming in, but most of all, and we know this, you need some rest and relaxation. So don't forget to take care of yourself. Somebody said that I missed Julie. I didn't know. I don't think I did one for Julie. So Julie, send me the question. I'll do it right now. I don't remember doing one for Julie. I'm going to go back to the other phone and see if I can find it on the other phone. Or if anybody sees Julie's, oh, I can't see it on here. Doesn't go back that far. Anybody see Julie's question? Let me check PayPal because sometimes people put the question in the PayPal thing. Yes, baby. Here. All right, I don't see the question. All right, you know what, Julie? Post your question in the comments on this video and I'll answer it here. Well, as soon as I get the notification. And if you don't, then I'll get you the next time when I come back on tonight. All right? All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.